Welcome in.
He's back.
Ooh.
Fast. I was not expecting that.
What's your name, sir?
Hi, my name is Dr. Elim.
And Dr.
Y'all know
Elim,
who I am?
How old are you?
That's not fair.
Dr. Elim, how old are you?
I'm 39.
Okay, all right. Now we do see you pointed out Dr. Elim. What kind of doctor are you? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm a dentist, so actually, please forgive me for my attire. I had an emergency earlier and I had to rush here, so I didn't have time to change. She's not even looking at my face. Okay, so I am a traveling dentist. I travel up and down the West Coast, pulling teeth and placing implants.
Wow. What is a traveling dentist? I have no idea what that is. Do any of you know what is a traveling dentist? And what sort of emergency do they have to be able to come dressed like this? Okay, it's fine. Let's just hear what he has to say.
Okay, all right. Now what do you look for in a woman?
What I look for in a woman is pretty universal, and I'm not sure if it's been explained this way, but I'm going to try. There's 3 things that every man wants, and if you do these 3 things, you can procure any man that you want. And this isn't my information that I just came up with. This is actually...
Yeah, I'm not so sure about every man, that whatever that is going to talk about, it's every man. Let's just say it's subjective. Let me not say every man. So yeah, just take it with a grain of salt, because every man is not every man. We are not all the same, and we all don't require the same thing. So I'm very skeptical. I just wonder what he's going to say.
The research base, and the first thing is being useful. How can you be useful to the person in your life? Why is that important? Because when you are a useful asset to the man that you want to be, then there is no way that he's ever going to want to get rid of you. The second thing is you have to blow his mind in the bedroom. What does that mean? That means you take the wildest, nastiest thing that you've ever done, figure out the wildest, nastiest thing that he's ever done, and exceed that. Otherwise, he can just get it from somewhere.
Wait. Is this guy 39? He said he's 39. I'm not sure if I'm wrong, but what the hell is that? Like, what kind of requirements is that for someone who's at that age? I thought the older you get, the less important sex is. You start to gain more responsibilities in terms of stuff, whether children or whatever. Okay, I guess maybe he doesn't have children, but at the same time, you start to learn more about life, and you start to think that there's more important things that are important in terms of a relationship.
Now, the third thing, and this thing is the most important thing. It doesn't matter if you do the first 2 things. If you don't do this last thing, then you won't be able to keep your man, and that is respect. Always respect your man.
Gotta agree with that one.
Now, if you have any confusion as to what respect is, what I say this to my boss, and if you wouldn't, don't say it to your man. So, I'm looking for those 3 things.
Okay. So, Dr. Elim, we did have you on episode 2 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And also in the Get to Know with you, we found out that, it didn't really work out too much with your match. What happened there?
Well, we decided that we wanted different things in life. We had a great conversation. We went to dinner. I thought that she was first class. But ultimately, we decided to just be friends and just support each other along our journeys.
Okay, sounds good. So we did get a couple of pop balloons here. Let's go over to some of these ladies and see what's going on.
Please, let's.
All right, let's start here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Brenda. I'm 36. The reason why I popped, very good looking man. Well put together. You're in the dentistry world. That's amazing. I'm sure your love language is acts of service, since you are in the dentistry world. But the way you answer that question...
Actually, my love language is physical touch. Oh. And quality time. And words of affirmation.
Wait. Words of affirmation? Yeah, I don't like that. That's new. That's new. I've never heard guys talking that they like words of affirmation. Yeah, it's nice from time to time as a guy to hear something nice from a lady, because as guys we don't usually get that. But it's not that important to us as guys. It's ladies who like knowing, okay, you've dressed up, okay, baby, you look nice, you're wearing a nice dress. As a guy personally, uh, I don't care. Like when every time when I dress up something for my lady to tell me, "Oh, hey, you look nice, you look beautiful." Every time, like as a guy, yes, compliment are nice from time to time, but it never clicks at the back of my mind that no, I need words of affirmation. I want my lady to always affirm me, to say, "Okay, hey, my baby, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4." But anyway, let me not judge. Let's just hear more from this guy. He's older than me. Maybe he knows more.
I see that you like to interact. So I
apologize. I apologize.
it's best that I did pop that balloon. Thank you.
Now, is Brenda someone that's your type?
You know, I actually don't know enough about her to make a valid decision on that, but I love the dress. You have a gorgeous smile. I love what you've done with your makeup and your hair. You're, awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's go over here. If we can have your name and age.
I'm Jador. I'm 31.
And Jador, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Dr. Elim, it's such a tragedy because you are so handsome. I feel like you are extremely arrogant, and I feel like you're probably gonna have a hard time because you seem like the type, like
Exactly
a
what I
know-it-all
said.
type of guy. And sometimes you have to be careful with that because even when you know it all, you don't know everything. So being humble sometimes can be your best friend, even if you do know it all, even if you're very smart, very wise.
Okay, let's talk about being smart and being wise. There are people who can be street smart, but they're not wise. Maybe because they're in the streets and risking their lives. So, in that aspect, they're smart, but not wise. So, being smart and being wise, if I should say, it's a difficult concept, because just because you are smart academically, or you are a doctor or whatever, for example, now I have an undergraduate degree and a postgraduate degree. Yeah, maybe in that field I can say maybe I'm smart to be able to get those qualifications, but in terms of life and relationship, there's more to go to it. And the older you get, I'm expecting you to get wiser, but so far I'm not getting it from this guy. He's older than me, but I feel like, yeah, to some degree I do agree. My guy is very arrogant. Like, to me he sounds like a know-it-all. Just because I'm a doctor, I know more than you. But maybe you can prove me wrong, but that's the impression that I'm getting.
But just having a humble attitude, you know what I mean? You would probably go a lot further. And I say that with all the respect in the world.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who's your dentist?
Who is my dentist? Not you, sweetheart. And I'm just gonna leave it right there.
Oh, I know. I'm not your dentist.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's
go to our next person here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
So my name is Britney. I'm 31, and like she said, you look really good. I like that you're a dentist, but you are given arrogant, and it's given toxic too. Like you want to debate all the time. Like it's gonna give me a headache. And if you do know it all, just a little bit better to be humble. So that's it. But you look good, you're handsome, but it's given toxic, and I don't want that. And it's also given like this is a joke to you. Like you just want to come on here just to say stuff to get a viral moment. I'm not feeling that.
Dr. Elim?
Yeah, I don't even really know what to say with that. I appreciate your perspective. I think that your feelings are valid. And if you are looking for a nuclear relationship, I probably am a red flag for you.
Okay, from what I've heard so far, I have been proven right. To some degree, I'm starting to understand why this guy is back for the second time on this show. And at the same time, I think the show needs to give the ladies a real chance to find whatever that they're looking for. If they're looking for love, a partner, whatever, instead of bringing back people who have been on this show and went out of the world and actually it didn't work out. So you find that there's something that the person needs to work on. And definitely in terms of this guy, what I can say is that in terms of criticism, I can say that he's not self-aware. He thinks that he knows everything. So for example, when someone gives you criticism, not every criticism needs you to give an input on. Just because someone gave a negative comment on me doesn't mean that I have to constantly respond and try to justify everything or try to correct them and say, no, you're not thinking the right way, this is how you're supposed to be thinking. Then the second part, where he talks about nuclear family, in terms of relationships, we all think that we are the best person that our partners can ever have. We always think that we are the best person that there is, and we find that there are people who are better than you and who can be better partners for these people, but we always think that we are better. But at the same time, we need to be self-aware and start to ask ourselves to say, how am I single whereas I have all these quality stuff that I think I have? I'm a doctor, I'm good looking, as the ladies are saying, but at the same time I am 39 and still alone. How is that possible? Sometimes it needs to be self-reflection, which is kind of missing here.
So you're probably right on that.
I love your honesty. Thank you.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Hi, I'm Nova. I'm 30. Yeah, it was just the arrogance for me. I love a man that's very confident. Like you, I'm gonna toot your horn every chance I get. But I think you toot your own horn. So I don't think I would be able to accommodate that every day. Like you tooting and then I'm trying to uplift, and it would just be a roller coaster ride, like all the time. Like I feel like we would constantly be up here, and I like my space, and I like quiet. I feel like every day would be something not negative, but just the energy would just be very high for me.
It sounds like self-love is something that's challenging for you.
Self-love? Oh no, baby, I'm sorry.
Because if you loved yourself, then you wouldn't have any problem loving me.
Oh, I love myself a lot, and I want to be able to love someone as much as I love myself. But I feel like you love yourself so much that there wouldn't be any room for me to love you.
That sounded good, but it also didn't make very much sense.
That's
because
fine.
love isn't a container. Love is
It's not a
something that you
container.
are. So I
Yeah.
love myself. I've worked on myself, and I understand the tool.
Guys. Alright. Guys, in order to avoid to make this video to be very long, I'm gonna end it here. And for those who are interested in watching the full video, you can go to the Pop the Balloon channel and you're gonna find the full video. Yeah, in terms of my criticism, I've made my conclusion. This guy is very arrogant. He's very arrogant. He's not self-aware. In terms of him working on himself, I don't think so. He didn't work on himself. I don't know if people throughout his life have given him criticism in terms of things that he needs to work on, and he has actually internalized it and went back and actually sat down and say, okay, 1 2 3 4, or my relationship is being ending because of 1 2 3 4. Every girl keeps telling me 1 2 3 4. If more than one person or 3 or 4 they tell you the same thing, sometimes you need to go back and reflect and say that maybe I am the problem. There's something that I need to work on, which definitely in terms of this guy, that's not happening. As much as he's a dentist, he has all these qualities, he has money and whatever, but there's more to life, and there's more that people look for. And clearly, because these ladies are not impressed, it just seems that there is more that they are looking for than what he can offer. And in terms of my review, that is my review of this video. If you think that I'm wrong, and if you think something else, just tell us in terms of the comment section. And yeah, definitely, and please subscribe and give me a like, and definitely I'll see you same time, same place. And before I go, and for those who are wondering what I'm drinking in my cup, it's written Hero, so I'm drinking green tea. So that's something that I'm always sipping on. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one, same time, same place. Bye.